into the day with the dawn ringing in my ears. Oh, I tune into my TV show. No better way, I gotta get myself into gear. Let's go. Oh, and I feel good today with my wake up in the morning espresso. I feel good today. It's my feel good breakfast show.
Good morning, you magical people. Welcome to the Friday edition of your Feel Good Breakfast Show. As usual, my name is Raul Demone, and on my right, the illustrious
Davely Domberg reporting live for duty. Happy Friday to all of you beautiful people joining us this morning.
Yeah, and of course, it's Good Friday, and while we are still processing the speech from our president last night, we need to remember that we need to do everything in our power to prevent the massive loss of life that would occur if we did not act. But fear not. And please continue to hashtag stay at home, as the Expresso team is here for your daily update on all things COVID-19, recipe inspiration, and of course, home workout tips.
Listen, you made us work this week, but Easter weekend is in full swing, and once again this year we have a fun and exciting giveaway courtesy of Lindt. Now we're giving away 3 1,000 Rand Lindt hampers to observant viewers, okay? So keep your eyes peeled for the Lindt Gold Bunny that will be hidden somewhere in the studio. I spy with my little eye. Stay tuned for more details. But we're getting the show on the road, but right now it's time to check in with the rest of the team. Good morning, Clay. No, she's not ready. She's not ready yet. She's not ready for us this morning.
So what's happening on the socials, Jamie? What are we doing this morning?
You look pretty good today. It is Duk Friday today. Remember, we started this new trend last week, myself, Tabiso, and Anel, but now it's getting on over to our social media. So it is Duk Friday, and we're wearing our Duks, and we want you to share yours with us. So post your pictures on our social media pages, and make sure you use the hashtag Expresso Show, Expresso Morning Show. SABC3 is where you are going to get. Let's take a look at some of those pictures that came through already. One of them is looking gorgeous with her pink Duk over there.
I love how they're matching the outfits there. Yeah. On trend, beautiful.
Bew Millen Jonas is just looking gorgeous. Okay, Bew, we see you coming through with a pink Duk. Oh, look at Colleen,
Oh,
Mama.
that's adorable. Joining the crew, Colleen, starting from a young age. I love it. She'll probably be up on the stage with us soon, I think, if she's starting to look that good already.
And we have another one, Yvonne.
I love the elegance in this look. It's
They're
beautiful.
cute. She's just like, I am ready for this Friday. And then we have another one that came through from Tanya Augustus. Got the dots on lockdown, giving us the attire. Loving this.
I love that print. That is stunning.
We have another one from Debbie. Debbie also came through, giving us a selfie vibe, face beat for the gods. I love it. I love it. And then we have another one, Pastor. He's cute.
Oh, I love those colors. That's awesome.
These
So
cute. Are just coming through. And then we have another one from Nontlantla. Oh, can you guys not do this so early? The ovaries are still on lockdown, guys. Come on. That is also, remember to share your picture of your Duk with us on Duk Friday. Maybe you can get inspiration from me and Raul.
Yeah.
Maybe you have a different Duk that you want to share with us. Expresso Morning Show, SABC3 is where you can find all those inspiration. But right now, it's time to delve into those news headlines with Uncle Tabsy.
Thank you very much, team. Yes, it is Duk Friday indeed. All of those beautiful pictures have certainly brought a lot of love and warmth into my heart right now this morning. Good morning, Uncle Tabsy here. Time for us to check out what's happening in and around our world with a look at the news headlines. Starting off here at home, President Cyril Ramaphosa last night announced that the country's lockdown would be extended for another fortnight. Ramaphosa said it was clear that the lockdown was working, but warned that the threat was not over yet. He said scientists had shown that the daily increase in confirmed infections had slowed to a daily average of 4% during the lockdown from a daily increase of 42% in the 2 weeks before lockdown. He also said that a comprehensive economic aid package would be launched to assist needy South Africans. KwaZulu-Natal Premier Sihle Zikalala wants the circumstances of how COVID-19 spread so rapidly through St. Augustine's Hospital in Durban to thoroughly be investigated after half of all virus-related deaths in KZN occurred at this facility. On Wednesday, Netcare CEO Richard Friedland said 47 staff members had tested positive for the virus. The hospital had since closed its doors to new patients as a probe into the status of the remaining patients. It's continuing. In international headlines, Chad says it has killed some 1,000 jihadists in an operation in the Lake Chad area against the Islamist militant group Boko Haram. An army spokesperson said 52 Chadian soldiers were killed during the 6-day battle known as Bahoma's Anger. Chad's President Idris Deby visited Lake Chad and said not single Boko Haram fighters remains on their islands, where the jihadists had their hideout. Boko Haram has not commented on the claims. And 3 new crew members have arrived at the International Space Station after a launch carried out under tight restrictions due to the coronavirus. The Russian Soyuz rocket carrying the cosmonauts took off from Kazakhstan yesterday. Pre-launch protocols were changed to prevent the virus being transferred to the ISS. Only essential personnel were allowed at the launch site for the blast-off. Support workers wore masks and kept their distance as the crew walked to the bus taking them to the spacecraft. And next, news of an event all would probably love to experience. The harrowing fight against the coronavirus in Italy has inspired Italian-born opera singer 61-year-old Andrea Bocelli to perform a live-streamed concert on Easter Sunday. The singer has been granted exclusive access to the Milan Cathedral by the Archpriest and the Mayor of Milan. He will perform with the help of well-known organist Emanuele Vianelli, and they will be the only ones in the cathedral. Bocelli will perform beautiful songs such as Ave Maria and Sancta Maria. Italy, with some 18,300 deaths and 143,630 confirmed cases, is currently on lockdown. But due to the nature of the concert, Bocelli has been granted once-off permission to deliver this performance. He hopes to inspire hope, renew love, and provide some healing during this time. And taking a quick glimpse at the world of entertainment. This past Sunday, Queen Elizabeth addressed the UK in a rare televised speech that was only the 5th of her entire reign, highlighting the significance of the COVID-19 crisis. The 24 million people who watched on Sunday noticed one thing in particular, the striking shade of green the Queen was wearing. This saw a 52% spike in global online searches for the color green from the previous week. It's interesting to note that this particular hue of green is similar to the one Meghan Markle wore to her final official duty as a senior member of the royal family, which was in itself paying homage to a famous emerald green look that the late Princess Diana wore in the 80s when she was pregnant with her first son, Prince William. Very interesting. Let's go Google. That's where we leave it for now. Here is a look at the weather with Jamie Lee.
Thank you so much, Debsy. Happy Friday to all of you. We've asked you to send in your sunrise pictures this morning. Davina Whitaker, a nurse and 8 months pregnant, here sent us the stunning sunrise picture from Cape Town showing off the break of day. Now, Davina and her colleagues at Malumed Takai have been working tirelessly during the COVID-19 pandemic. Thank you so much for everything that you do. Now, the mother city can expect partial sunshine today, reaching a high of 23 degrees. Another one came through from Tholana Molapo and her son Christian, who is wishing us a good morning with this beautiful sunrise picture showing off the overcast conditions in Ladysmith, KwaZulu-Natal, where they have been keeping busy by reading, doing some baking and doing homework during this lockdown period. But also you can expect some sunny weather today. Ladysmith will reach a maximum temperature of 29 degrees. But right now it's time to look at the rest of the country. Now, cloudy conditions can be expected for you. Polokwane with a low of 12 and a high of 25. Umbombela, your range is 15 to 26. Pretoria, 13, 23. And then hazy sunshine can be expected for you. Johannesburg with a low of 12 and a high of 22. Mahikeng, 13, 25. Klerksdorp, 12.25, and then a couple of showers and thunderstorms for you, Kimberley, today with a low of 14, peaking at 25 degrees today as well. Bloemfontein, 11.22. If you do find yourself in Richards Bay, your low is 20 with a peak of 29 degrees. High humidity can also be expected for you, Pietermaritzburg, ranging from 15 to 30 degrees. If you do find yourself in South Africa's playground, Durban, your low is 21 with a high of 28 degrees. Now, a light northwesterly breeze of 9 kilometers per hour can be expected from Tata, ranging from 14 to 28 degrees. East London, 18.27. And then thunderstorms are expected for you today, Craddock, with a low of 14 and a maximum of 27 degrees. Port Elizabeth, 14.24. 24, George 12, 22. Now, cool start to the morning can be seen in Sutherland with a low of 8, peaking at 23 degrees. Partly sunny for the mother city Cape Town today, ranging from 14 to 23 degrees. Worcester 10, 28, Springbok 9, 29, and the highest temperature, as always in the country, can be found in Uppington with a low of 18, peaking at 32. Whatever the weather, wherever you find yourself, happy Duk Day to all of you at home.
Pharma Dynamics, effective, affordable healthcare.
Thank you for that, Jamie Lee. Thank you, thank you. Happy Duk Friday. All of those beautiful pictures we've seen, right? They're inspiring, right?
Girls
They're inspiring all of us to head out.
Literally, we need to go all out.
All out. Okay, well, it's time for us to go all out in search of inspiration on this beautiful Monday. And this morning, we get a dose of inspiration from Deepak Chopra, who is an Indian-born American author and alternative medicine advocate. He is really regarded as one of the most inspired philosophers of our time. And there's no doubting why. Amongst selling over 10 million books in 30 languages, he's also been listed by Time magazine as one of the top 100 heroes of the last century. And it's true, he is. He was asked about his thoughts on the tragic terrorist attacks that took place on the 11th of September 2001. We're talking about 9/11 out in New York City. This is what he had to say.
September 11 was a reminder that life is fleeting, impermanent and uncertain. Therefore, we must make use of every moment and nurture it as if with affection, tenderness, beauty, creativity and laughter. I have to read that again. September 11 was a reminder that life is fleeting, impermanent and uncertain. Therefore, we must make use of every moment and nurture it with affection, tenderness, beauty, creativity and laughter.
I love that. I love that. Take it, run with it on this beautiful Friday and the remainder of the lockdown. We can all certainly learn from this experience during our time of crisis, that is the lockdown. We find the beauty in the perspective that we have been given to laugh, to be creative, and to just love and be beautiful. We'll see you after this.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Happy birthday, a very happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. This is Expresso right here on SABC3. It's that time of the day where we wish you, our loyal and loved viewers, a very happy birthday, right? And Ryle, we have received some of those videos that we have been itching to watch.
Yes.
This one goes out to Uzinzi Jacobs, sent by Mocktail. Let's check it out.
Hi guys, My name is Mocktail. I'd like to give a birthday shout out to my best friend of 19 years. Happy birthday, Zininzi. I hope you're having a wonderful quarantine birthday. Stay safe. I love you. Mwah.
First and foremost, essential worker. Thank you so much for that video. And also thank you so much for all that you are doing during this lockdown. Happy birthday to your friend of 19 years old. Now we have another one, a 5th birthday to Usange Mhlawuli, sent by your mother, Uweni Mhlawuli. Let's check it out.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sange. Happy birthday to you. Yippee! Hooray!
I love the extra touch everybody's just adding to their birthdays, obviously just to make it that little bit special.
That was so hilarious. On the wall, she was like, none of you guys are invited. It's a quarantine birthday. How about that?
Oh, I love it.
Okay.
We've got another one here. It's been sent in from Anthea Pluk. It's to her mom on her 57th birthday. Ooh, let's see what she's got for us.
I would just like to say a very happy birthday to my mother.
And my mother-in-law.
May you have a wonderful day. Be blessed. We're so sorry we can't be there with you right now, but we hope you're going to have the best year yet. Everything of the best. We love you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
We need you to send us a full video of you singing happy birthday. Those pipes. Happy birthday to... I can't do it.
I must
sorry.
just say, I also loved how the son-in-law just got some extra brownie points there as well.
Oh,
Kudos
100%.
to
You
him.
were just like, oh, hi, it's your son-in-law. Wink, wink. Love
Also,
it.
we've got another one which is sent in via Zimbra by Carl and Leroy Holt. Let's check this one out.
Birthday, Mom. I hope you have a beautiful day, and we're gonna sing this. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mom. Happy birthday to you. Love you, Mom.
Birthday, Mom!
Oh, Corinne, I hope that you have a very special day. That was a beautiful video from your daughter's happy birthday. Now we're getting on with those messages, starting off with Mackenzie. This one says, I wish Mackenzie Peterson a happy 5th birthday. May you have an awesome day. We love you lots from your mom, dad, and Brooklyn. Happy birthday to you.
Got another one here to a good friend of mine by the name of Joy. May God bless you with wonderful times ahead. Thank you so much for the friendship we share and love, and you've been giving me all these years. I wish you a happy 45th birthday. Love from Linda. Thank you, Linda. Another one coming in here, a happy and blessed birthday to my dad. May the Lord Almighty continue to strengthen and bless you with all that you wish and pray for. Thank you for staying through the good and the crazy times. We love and appreciate you always. Love Mom, Liam, Shaylin, and Liag, I believe.
Happy birthday.
We've got a big one coming in here.
Big birthday this morning. Happy 90th birthday to our mother, grandma, and great-grandma, Petronella. By the grace of God, you have reached another milestone. 90 years of selfless love and support. Thank you, Mama, for everything. You are the rock of our existence. We love you from Brenda and family. Happy 90th birthday. Oh, Petronella.
Birthday, Petronella. I hope it's an extra special one, especially since it's Good Friday. And then we've got another 11th birthday to one of our huge fans, Junaid. Stay the happy and friendly child that you are. Lots of love from Ma Francis.
Yes. Now, if you would like to send your loved one a birthday message, do so by sending us those 15-second videos to 071-640-6551 or email birthdays@cardova.tv.
Happy birthday!
It's your birthday from the Expresso family to you guys. Have a very fantastic birthday.
Well, we know that Easter is around the corner, and we're bringing all of that Easter feel-good right here on your Feel-Good Breakfast show. There's a lot of exciting things happening around this Easter, despite all of us, obviously, being stuck inside and being stuck at home, or keeping safe at home, as it were. We went online to find so many cool, crafty ideas for the kids and for the adults to try out. And one thing that stood out for us was that people out there are decorating their Easter tables in the most beautiful way. And one of the trends that we found are these beautiful Easter tables beautiful trees, hey? How are those? Those are
They're
so cool.
Absolutely. Then, of course, you do have to remember that the kids are stuck inside and people are getting quite creative by decorating their Christmas trees with Easter goodies, placing Easter treats on tables for kids to find and even finding original ideas to do their Easter egg hunt inside. And these ideas include things like kids hunting for eggs in the dark armed with flashlights or doing scavenger hunts with clues to find the eggs hidden all around the house. I'm obsessed with it. Give the people what they want. It's so amazing.
I know a couple of people that have still not taken down their Christmas tree. I really do.
Sorry, from December.
Yes. I'm not going to call out their names now on live TV.
It's literally almost December again.
Exactly.
Okay, but exactly now, so all they have to do is like take off those decorations and just stick their eggs on the thing, and then it's justified. Okay. It's not me.
Maybe they
someone
thought
else.
about it. Maybe they thought about it.
Maybe they thought about it.
Something tells me it's actually you.
It's not.
Because why are your eyes like dodgy like that?
It's not me. It's someone else. It's John. It's John.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So now, because we spoke about fun for the kids and for the adults, I decided I'm going to challenge you guys today.
Okay.
So if you like a bit of chocolate as much as I do, you're probably going to be very excited about this.
Hey.
We've spoken about the amazing range of Easter eggs from Woolies throughout the week. You've seen what they've had on offer, but now can you taste and identify
the flavor?
The flavors or the characteristics? I want to. You guys look pretty good. Your palates are very, very developed, refined. Okay. So blindfolds on.
Okay.
Let's do this. So in front of you, I've got 2 different type of eggs. You each have a different one. You don't have the same egg.
Okay.
Are you doing there, Jamie? You got this.
I got it.
So you got this.
Yeah.
Looking very colourful today.
I might have to do my eyelashes over again, but
It's
that's fine.
It's fine. Okay, cool. So let's lift the cloth in front of you. What if I told you it's a live animal?
Ooh, honey cow.
Okay, no, it's
I know
not.
you wouldn't dare do that.
It's not. Okay.
You're scared of live animals yourself.
Me?
Oh, yes, you are. Oh, yes, you are.
All right. Okay, so maybe we should start ladies first. So, Jamie,
Yes.
in front of you, you have 2 eggs. Okay. Now, that's the one, yes. Now, right behind, okay, put it back. Now, right behind that is an open one.
Yes.
Okay, that's your one. So, bite into it, break it, anything you want to be so you can get ready in the meantime.
What is this? Is this...
That's the one that's on display, so...
Let's put it here, okay.
Not you. Okay, so Jamie's broken into her first one. Okay.
A speckled, eggy, chewy center with, speckled, eggy, chewy center.
Okay, so you got the one that's got the mini speckled eggs filled one. That's easy enough. You get a point. And you win a car. You win a car.
Wow.
Yay! Okay, Tabiso.
The prizes better get better and better then from
you're
here.
playing for a house in Camps Bay.
Oh, yes,
so,
bring it on.
Tabiso, let me just make sure you get your eggs straight so everybody can see what you're tasting first.
Okay.
Right in front of your right hand. Your right hand.
Yeah.
Yes. No, move
Your
slightly.
other right, Tabiso.
There we go. Yes, you've knocked it over.
One, yeah.
That's your first egg.
Okay.
Can you give it a taste for me, please?
Okay.
I like your technique. Tabiso just bites straight into it, talking about wild animals. Okay, here we go.
Where's the chocolate?
What does it taste like? Because it's something quite different. It's
Wait, I can taste it, but if you keep quiet, I'll tell you. Silence, please, silence. Oh, I know what it is, but I...
Can I help you?
Sarmaniani, sorry.
Okay.
Wait, I know.
Okay, it's the ruby chocolate. The reason you don't know is because it's something new. It's got such a unique chocolatey taste. It's so amazing. Okay.
But it's not very common, that's why.
It's not, exactly. So, Jamie, you playing for the
travel.
chance to win Tabiso's house in Camps Bay right now?
I think so,
Okay.
I think so.
So, Jamie, move your hand to the left. Yes, your left hand's on it. Your left hand's on it.
This one?
Yes.
Okay.
Will she win the house in Camps Bay? Jamie's going in for the tap.
I like going into
Are you licking it,
center.
Jamie? What's happening now?
No. Oh, Jamie knows exactly what to do. Okay, which one is that, Jamie?
Gummy bears.
Yay! Jamie's got the egg full of gummies, gummy sweets. Jamie's got a car, she's got a house in Camps Bay. Tabiso's got nothing just yet. Okay, Tabiso, let's go with your left hand again. Left hand, go down. Yes, that's the one. That's the one. And what are you playing for? You're playing for, what can we say, guys? You're playing for...
A holiday
An
to
alarm
the
clock.
Maldives.
Holiday for the Maldives, yeah.
Okay.
There we go. Different approach this time. I like your technique this time. Okay.
It sounds interesting.
Okay.
Those little round chocolates, what are they called?
Yes! It's milk chocolate filled Easter egg. Guess what? You actually, more than that, you're actually going to be the president for a week of South Africa.
Wow!
That's the prize. That's the one. President Uncle Tabiso, President Uncle Tabiso. You guys did really, really well today. You can lift your blindfold.
Okay.
And then as a prize for playing along, you can take the rest of the eggs home with you in front of you. How nice is that? I did not forget about you, Kuklé Oral. I got some more treats for you. But the trick is you have to wear the bunny ears or the owl when you receive it. That's the thing. Guys, Easter is sorted this year with Woolies. We've got the range. You guys are having so much fun. I want to know if the viewers are going to try this at home with their family.
Yeah.
This was great. I mean, we won a house, we won a car, we won a president for a week. Well done, guys.
They come with stickers on them, so you'll find that, like the one that I had, has a sticker that says, filled with candy-coated biscuit and milk chocolate. So you can actually see that, peel that off to make the challenge even more difficult for the people playing along at home. So it can be really fun and tricky at the same time. I love Easter.
I have so much FOMO to be in that kitchen and just have fun with you guys because that looked like so much fun.
But you know what? I am glad that Tabiso didn't win a house or a car. That means he gets to stay with us on the show. Yeah.
Yes. And we want some of those Easter eggs. Bring them here.
Yes, please.
Come. Are you going to throw some?
Oh yes!
We're doing it the civilized way.
Oh, okay, these are my rattle and shakes. These are my Woolies products of the week. I love these guys. So I'm gonna give you both one. There we go.
Thank
there we
you,
go.
Mr. Bunny.
And then, do you guys deserve bunnies?
Yes.
Okay, fine. There we go. Guys, we just
Easter weekend.
the joy.
Receiving all the love here. Now, it is Easter weekend. It is Good Friday, and we have asked you guys what your plans are with your families this weekend. Usually, we all come together as families, you know, and celebrate this weekend because it is quite a special one. So we have received some comments from social media. The first one comes from Sandra.
So let's see what Sandra has to say. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Sandra. I'm going to make Easter special this year by hiding the Easter eggs away from my husband. Also, because he's the biggest child here at home. Then I'm going to make cupcakes and only one will have a marshmallow egg inside of it. The one who gets the one with the egg is the one who gets a break from chores for the weekend.
Oh, wow.
I think that's an awesome initiative.
That's a very nice one.
And quite well in trend with our little Easter egg hunt. If you guys didn't know, we're hiding an Easter egg on the show as well. Make sure you're staying tuned so you can win that awesome 1,000 Rand prize. But let's see what else everybody out there and our beautiful viewers are doing for Easter this weekend.
This one comes from Josephine Pickstone. She says, good morning, hashtag Expresso Show SABC3, heart emoji. Will be safe inside my home enjoying pickle fish with my family and trying to my feel-good breakfast show recipes. Yes, Josephine, that's exactly what we're talking about.
That sounds like a banger.
Inspiration, courtesy of Expresso Show.
And then we have Daphne who says, good morning to you all. Easter is going to be extremely different. It's going to be quite quiet for me alone, but a good time to remember the real meaning behind this festival. I think that is very, very important. Obviously, it's a moment and a time to just share love. Obviously, we're not able to do that physically, but we have all the beautiful tools at our disposal to share the love, to still connect and engage and keep that Good Friday and Easter spirit going this weekend.
Absolutely. That was a beautiful way to end off our social media comments. Please make sure to keep them going, keep them flowing using the hashtag Expresso Show. We are going to see you after this.
Welcome back, all you beautiful people, right here to your Feel Good Breakfast show on SABC3. Now, the next lady certainly needs no introduction. She burst onto our TV screens back in the early 2000s as the character KB. We all loved her and stunned audiences with her smooth vocals and her beauty. Now, she has been entertaining Mzansi as the fiery lawyer Lesedi Moloi on Siemdelan, and she joined Expresso via video call to share more about the show and life in lockdown. Good morning, Mama.
Good morning, how are you?
Good, and you? It's so amazing to have a legend like you on the show this morning. Firstly, let me start off by saying happy belated birthday.
Thank you so much, and thanks for having me.
Oh, it's our pleasure. Listen, we are now on day 15 of the lockdown. What have you been getting up to in the past 2 weeks, and how did you celebrate your birthday, by the way?
Well, with my birthday, just a lot of cake. I received a lot of love at home, and mostly just communicating with, people on social media. There were lots of well wishes and birthday messages, so I spent a lot of time also responding to that, which was absolutely beautiful.
Oh, that is so amazing, making the most of the time. But let's get into the show. Talking about the show, Siemdelan is, of course, in compliance with the regulations of the lockdown at the moment and shut down production late last month. What does it feel like being away from set and then, of course, the family and working every single day?
Look, it's great being home. I get to spend a lot of time with my son, but I also get to rest, which I hardly ever do. I do miss being on set, but we keep in touch, with the cast members. We tease each other. We respond to each other's posts on social media. So we have been keeping in touch. I'm just using the time to really just rest because it's something that I hardly do.
You really need to do that. How are you keeping him entertained and stimulated during this time as well?
Well, there's a lot of PlayStation and a lot of board games, a lot of general knowledge. We like quizzing each other. So whatever he feels like doing, taking walks as well, so it's really special.
You speak about the moment when you were a musical theatre student, and luckily for viewers, they are still able to be entertained with their favourite soapy, as there are still episodes in production until late May. Now, without giving away too much, what can viewers look forward to in the next few weeks? Just a little bit.
Well, if you remember, after Lesedi's dad left and Xander's passing and all of that, she hasn't really given herself time to deal with the loss, and there's a secret that she's been carrying around with her for quite a long time, which I think the audience might have forgotten about. So all people are going to...
Look at me sitting at the edge of my seat, like, tell me more, tell me more.
Actually, you do know the secrets. I won't tell you, but I think people forgot about it because she hasn't been addressing it in quite a while. So I think, we're just going to see a little bit more of how she deals with it and how she interacts with everybody and just try and forge, new relationships with the people around her in Hillside.
We are definitely looking forward to that. Speaking about it, I saw on your Instagram, you were speaking about when you were a musical theatre student, and then now Siemdelan is celebrating 20 years in the industry. What does that full circle moment feel like for you?
It's really special. I remember when I was a student, I used to watch Siemdelan on my small TV at Res. I used to watch Matrone.
Black and white.
And I remember the first time I had a scene with her, it was really humbling. And, just like you say, I felt like I came full circle with the show. And I'm really also proud of all the cast members that have been there for such a long time. For someone like me, most of the soapies that I've done, I've sort of come more or less at the beginning of the show, and coming into Siemdelan just 3 years ago, has allowed me to become a student again, to learn again, and re-inspired me, as an artist to sort of fit into a new project. That is a new project for me, but that has a history and has been there for a long time. So it's really awesome to be part of such a legacy.
We stand, Queen. Everybody, of course, has a silver lining or discovered something that they are good at right now, grateful during this lockdown. What is something you're grateful for right now in this period?
Part of the lockdown, you are able to deal with it. You need a lot to be able to to handle the lockdown, and realizing that, you know, I have a roof over my head, you know, I have clothes on my back, I have food on my table. It made me very grateful, and also sort of empathize more with the people that have less than we do. And I realized that most of the time we don't realize that we can do with a lot less. You know, so I'm just really grateful for my health. I'm grateful for life. Yes.
You are so amazing. Thank you so much for sharing that words of wisdom with us. But you at home, be sure to catch KB as Lesedi, as well as all your favorite characters on Siemdalan weekdays at 6 p.m. only on SABC2.
We all love a bit of KB in the morning to start off our Friday. Thank you so much, KB. What a lovely lady. Now, last week, we gave away 2 1,000 Rand Lindt hampers. And today, we want to congratulate the 2 winners. They are Relton Roy and Candice Lando. Congratulations, guys. Both of you have won a Lindt hamper. Yes! Yes, that's what I'm talking about. You won a Lindt hamper filled with adorable Lindt bunnies and delicious Lindt chocolates. Enjoy the Lindt feast. I promise you, it's going to be a treat that doesn't stop, doesn't end. And now, this week, today, in the spirit of Easter Friday, we've decided to give away not 1, not 2, but 3 1,000 Rand Lindt hampers. Yes, 3. How do you win this? Well, it's pretty simple. Earlier on, we hit the Lindt Gold Easter Bunny somewhere in our studio. It's hidden somewhere. Can you spot it? Have you spotted it? When you do spot the Easter Bunny, reply to the competition post on our Facebook or our Twitter pages and let us know where you saw it, okay? We're going to be randomly drawing 2 Facebook winners and 1 Twitter winner. 1 Twitter winner, 2 Facebook winners. I think this is a wonderful way to start the Easter weekend. What do you think? T's and C's, they do apply. They can be found on expressoshow.com. This competition will end at midnight tonight. So when you spot the Lindt Gold Easter Bunny somewhere in the studio this morning, go on the Facebook post and comment with where you saw it. Good luck. Get playing.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. It's your feel-good breakfast show. It's Good Friday. And of course, we've got fitness coming at you, and it's time to get the blood flowing. And whilst lockdown might be frustrating for some of us, it's actually quite really fun being able to work out at home, using our houses in a more creative way. And obviously this morning, I am so excited to announce that we've joined forces with Shield, who have just launched their Move More at Home campaign. That's hashtag Move More at Home. And every Friday, we're going to get to exercise with a fitness expert. And basically, we're going to get a free personal training session. So giving us the inspiration we need to get off the couch. And to kick us off, I'm joined this morning by the incredible Mapule Ndlovu, or otherwise would be better known as the Fitness Queen on Instagram, where she shares her fun and catchy routines. And I cannot wait to see what she has in store for us. Mapule, how is it going? Are you live? Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. And a happy Friday to you. Before we get into this workout, I have to ask, how has the pandemic currently sort of impacted your training?
Sure. It's it's interesting because I'm used to being at the gym all the time. Now it has shifted me to being more creative at home and still maintaining and moving more because I live for fitness. Me and fitness, it's my life, it's lifestyle, and now I had to transition to doing it more at home. And yeah.
I definitely feel you. I can feel the pain. I know us fitness freaks, we love being outside and moving. But obviously with the interesting ways to use home equipment and some various objects at home, how are you getting creative now that we're currently dealing with the pandemic and we're in isolation?
Please repeat the question again.
So basically just asking, how are you getting creative at home? Everyone's challenged in terms of working out. I know you're using various objects and some different tools. What exactly is it that you're doing on your side?
You see, with me, I always make the time for exercise as much as I would have made the time before. So I still kind of decide that, find whatever equipment that I can use at home because that is what it is, and I need to be active and move more. But it's a matter of just putting in that time, or just putting it in your diary.
And keeping us accountable. Well, I can't wait any longer. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. But I believe we've got an incredible workout that you've planned. So where do we start? Let's get this thing going.
Okay, all you're going to need is a pair of dumbbells or water bottle, or you can use candles. There's a few things that you can use at home. It's either candles, cans, a water bottle, or small dumbbells if you do have. So we're going to be doing a full body workout. Can we start now?
Yeah, we're ready. All right, guys, if you just joined us, we are doing an insane workout. I've got some cans. You guys at home, make sure that you grab any 2 cans as a replacement for your dumbbells, or you can grab 2 water bottles or anything that's kind of heavy that you can keep in your hands. We're joined by our fitness expert over here. It's Mapule, and obviously we've got something crazy lined up for us. What's our first exercise?
Okay, our first exercise will be jumping jacks.
Okay.
So, each shoulder width apart. I want your dumbbells in your arms.
Yep.
You do jumping jacks with punches, so you punch as you jump, right?
How does that look?
And
Got it?
So we're gonna do, the first one would be that, the second one would be a shoulder press with a jumping jack.
Shoulder press. So we're going for a punch, and then a shoulder press.
Press. So let's do 2 presses. Punch, punch, 2 presses. Punch, punch, 2
press.
presses.
Yeah, I'm with you. Punch, punch, press, press. You guys at home joining us? Punch, punch, press, press. I'm already feeling the heart rate kicking up here. I'm loving the shoulder workout, especially. Just adding another dynamic to this workout. Ooh, I am feeling it. You guys at home, I hope you're joining us. Oh, that is a proper burn indeed. So we're calling these jumping jack punches. Is that right? Would that be a good description?
Yes, you can do 20 jumping jack punches. So you can do the combo of punches and presses 20 times, and you can time yourself with a timer, a minute, depends on your fitness level. So just like assess yourself, because this is a warm-up. You obviously want to use some energy for the other exercises.
I don't know if you can see me so clearly from your side, but I'm already building up a little bit of a sweat here. Already painting quite a bit, so I'm loving this. Bring it on. What do we have next?
So we're going to move next into a squat with the punches.
All right.
So you're going to punch when you lower. You sit, you punch 1, 2, come up. Nice, and sit. Punch 1, 2, come up. Please make sure the squat is done articulated properly. Feet shoulder width apart. Feet shoulder width apart, and when you sit back, all your weight on your heels and push back straight punches. Just like that. And then
you guys at home, make sure you heard that. Obviously, we're always enforcing good technique in our squats. Let's make sure we're not getting our knees over our toes, hinging on those glutes, obviously. As Mapule says, we're getting our weight all on our shoulders. Sorry, not on our shoulders, on our heels. Stepping nice far back in a nice, deep, low squat. And then we're going for a punch. All right, should we...
Even the punches must be articulated properly. You want to punch and get that full arm work.
All right. Should we kick up like 10 reps and show the guys at home how we do this?
Are we ready?
Yeah, let's go. I'm ready.
We sit, punch 1, 2. So I'm going to make it a little bit harder for us.
Okay.
We're gonna do a jump squat and then punch. Are we ready?
Oh, wow. So you guys at home, obviously, if that's too easy for you, you can step it up by including a jump squat. We're gonna attempt a jump squat at home. You guys can join us, or you can stick to a normal squat. Let's shake and bake. I'm ready, let's do it.
We jump, sit, 1, 2. Jump, sit, 1, 2. Keeping the core nice and tight and the punches articulated properly. Everything needs to be done. The first exercise must be, the first rep must be the same as the last rep. Last one.
Already feeling a good burn in my quads and my
I can
glutes.
feel the burn also in my leg.
Oh, I love that. That is an awesome exercise, full body complex. So you guys at home, make sure you include those jumps. If it was too easy, you're going to definitely feel the burn in the legs. We're going over to exercise number 3 now. What do you have for us?
Our next exercise would be the lunges, the reverse lunges
Okay.
with the punches and the shoulder press. So it's very important that you start with a proper lunge, reverse, punch, 1, 2,
Punching, yeah.
punch up, and press.
And press.
And then the other leg, you reverse, punch, 1, 2, come up, and press.
Oh, full body complex. I love how we're including the upper body in most of these lower body dominant exercises. So you'll feel brilliant stimulation at home. The entire region of your body, if anything is burning, that's normally a good thing, I would think.
Yeah, it is. We have to maximize on every movement. And I always like to do full body workout. We don't have a lot of time. We're at home. We want to do it and get it over with. So we have to make sure everything is activated.
Brilliant. Efficiency of time. I think we've got one more exercise that you're going to bring to us. Bring it on. I'm loving the full body complex, the full body sweat here. What do we have next?
A workout is not complete without the core. You know, everybody does a 6-pack, so might as well work on the 6-pack. On your back.
Okay. On our backs, everybody at home, I hope you're joining us. I hope you're tuned in. I hope you're enjoying the burn.
So you bend the knees. Make sure your feet are grounded on the floor. It's a full sit up. Can you see me properly there?
Yes, I can see you perfectly.
As you come up, you punch 1, 2, and then go back down. You want to make sure you round the back. As you come up, round the back and punch, and go back down.
I love the fact that we're getting the cans all the way behind our head as well. It gets a good stretch of that core. And then, of course, we're punching through, keeping the metabolic rate going. This is epic, epic stuff. Oh, guys, if you're going to join us later on today, make sure you're tuning in live as well. We're going to be doing more of Mapule's workouts, some more epic workouts. So visit her Instagram page if you haven't already heard. It's Queen Fitness. And the videos are lots of fun and perfect for you to kick off your hashtag Move More at Home fitness journey. And feel free to show us your workout videos or selfies on the Expresso Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram pages using the hashtag #MoveMoreAtHome. And we'd love to hear more from you. Thank you so much for that incredible workout, guys. Go check out the Fitness Queen. And for you guys that are staying with us and joining us later, we'll see you on the live show. Over to the kitchen. What is cooking?
Oh, first of all, we just want to say yes, Queen Fitness. That was fantastic work. Getting our buddies up and going on a Friday morning. These are really, okay, I don't want to say simple, but these are workouts that you can do at home without the excuse of no equipment. You can make use of whatever it is you can find around your home, and there are many things you can find.
And we've seen so many interesting things that Raul has actually used, like a chair, paper plate, a plate and a cup.
Bottles of water.
And now cans.
Towels, cans.
Towels, books, backpacks.
But maybe you've done all the workouts and now you need a drink. Or you just need a drink without having done a workout. If you're a fan of Pina Colada, well, it was born in Puerto Rico when a bartender, Don Ramon Marrero, he was asked to create a signature drink that captured all of the flavors of the island. And if you know anything about Puerto Rico, the island of Puerto Rico, you know that there are islands, flavors galore over there. Now, today, we've got a smooth, tropical Pina Colada classic mocktail for you to try at home as you hashtag stay home over the weekend. It's a virgin one we're making this one. It's a mocktail, right?
It's a mocktail, guys. We are
Keeping it clean.
April, sober April.
Yeah.
So we have a few ingredients. We have lemons, just for a touch of lemon.
Okay.
A cup of frozen pineapples. We have coconut yogurt over there, and of course some mint for garnishing at the end.
Sounds Hans.
And of course the Beyonce of all ingredients, my darling. We're talking about the pina colada, the Tropica pina colada. So it's very simple, very quick. When
Yeah.
Tabiso,
Yeah.
you just roll it.
Yeah.
You open it.
Yeah.
Actually, I wish I could do that challenge.
Okay.
Do you know that challenge where people
No, please don't try it
I'm just
now.
going to do it with my hand.
Okay, cool. Okay.
Here we go.
All right.
So we're going to pour all of it in because we want it to be enough for the both of us,
Okay,
right?
fantastic.
And then we're just going to put in our 1 cup of frozen pineapples.
Those pineapple cubes,
Okay,
they
don't
look
be
nice.
messy like me.
Yeah.
So just try to keep it contained
Take
and
your time.
controlled.
Yeah.
And take
Take your time.
And then we're just going to put in, depending on how thick you want it to be,
Okay.
then you're going to use your own discretion as to how much yogurt you're putting in.
yes, of course.
So I'm going to put the whole thing in
Yeah.
because we want the whole
We
thing.
want it all nice and creamy. But did you know that the bartender, Don Raymond, he spent 3 months trying hundreds of combinations before he actually came up with his sweet, frothy concoction of cream and coconut and pineapple juice. Yes, it took him such a long time to come up with this, but it makes sense. All classics never came overnight.
That's true.
Now, the drink was later declared as Puerto Rico's national drink, and now, I mean, you get to enjoy it at home anywhere in the world. It's the only flavor that is available in unique gold bottle from Tropica, as far as Tropica is concerned. Of course, when you look out for it in the stores or in the shelves, you'll find Katleho Mabue's face is on it as the host of Tropica Island of Treasure season that is currently on right now on SABC3. Now, the pina colada flavor is available in 500 ml and 2 liters. You can also freeze the coconut cream or coconut milk in an ice cube tray for a more chilled mocktail if that's what you were out for.
Are we ready?
I'm ready.
Give
Let's
me a
get
song.
That. Pina colada, hi, pina colada, oh, pina colada, pina colada, pina colada, pina colada, pina colada. Okay, let's see.
And you have to sing that song when you're making the...
Okay.
For the lyrics, you can go to expressoshow.com.
You better start typing those lyrics up. I don't think they've been loaded yet. But
Do
if
you
you
even
want...
remember what you just said?
We'll put it on. We'll put it up. In fact, after this, I'm going to write down the lyrics and we'll see if we can somehow get it on the website.
Oh,
put it on
Tabzi,
our social media, on our Facebook page.
I need your
Expresso
help
Morning Show SABC3.
to kindly open this for me.
Sanitizer. Hey, sanitizing queen. But if you want the
Sanitizing
recipe,
queen.
go on expressoshow.com. The recipe is there. Not so sure about the
Okay,
lyrics.
good guys. Now just make sure you have someone to assist you in the kitchen.
Yeah, a strong man like me.
A strong man. Yes! Yes, a strong man.
What were you struggling with?
So once you found a strong man like Tabiso to help you open it up, you just pour it in your
The
cup.
jars.
These are very cute.
Oh, the jars are really
actually.
cute.
Can you see how nice it is?
Yeah.
Can you see how pretty it is?
That's stunning. That is
Like
really stunning. Put the garnish on, the mint leaves,
The mint-
so that they can be picture worthy as well. This is very easy. It doesn't
Okay,
even
if
take
we-
you
if
5
we-
minutes to make, which I love.
Okay, you know what? Let me do this. I'm feeling creative.
Yeah. Ow! Oh, pina colada.
Hi-bo.
Pina colada. Oh, pina colada.
Zaga, 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 zaga.
Pina colada.
Da, da, da.
Pina
That's all I get.
Colada. That is the Tropica mocktail of pina colada. Now you can take Puerto Rico straight into your own home. But of course, you can find this recipe on expressoshow.com.
Taste it, taste it.
Oh.
It's refreshing,
Yes,
right?
it
If you
is.
put a lot of ice in it and you mix it all together, it's going to give you that crushed, crunchy kind of taste. I think it's very refreshing. This is it.
I love it. Well, listen, while you're on this and you're feeling like you are sitting at an island somewhere, maybe watch people who actually went on an actual island. I'm talking about Tropica Island of Treasure, Curacao. The repeat is tomorrow at 8 p.m. right here on SABC3. The stage is yours. You watch those guys own the stage. Pina colada. Hola, pina colada. Oh,
Repeat of Tropical Island of Treasure Curacao, Saturday at 8 p.m.
With 5 teams remaining in the competition, the weight of the treasure may prove too much to carry for some. Oh, they toppled over! And for one team, that means the end of the road.
They were doing so well.
I know we're not leaving so early.
This is Tropical Island of Treasure, Curacao.
Catch the repeat of Tropical Island of Treasure Curacao, Saturday at 8 p.m. only on SABC3. The stage is yours. Own it.
Hygiene, hygiene, hygiene. We can't stress this anymore. As many of us are currently in lockdown, the family will be spending considerably more time in and around the house during lockdown. Now, with young children and older members of the family, hygiene is top priority. The MEC 5-day hygiene plan is going to be helping you keep safe over this period, covering everything from personal hygiene to how to shop safely and then keeping the home clean. Now, today, we are going to look at the best tips to keep our homes hygienic and germ-free. Germs are nasty and they can survive on hard surfaces for up to 72 hours. So please, please avoid touching these surfaces, then touching your face, your eyes, your nose, or even your mouth. This is the easiest way to get infected. Always wash your hands. Using soap, we use Securex Active Hygiene Soap. Work up a thick lather and wash thoroughly for 20 seconds. Rinse off and dry with a paper towel. This should be done at least 10 times a day. A really great tip is to stick post-it notes around the house as a reminder to wash your hands. Now, the best way to protect yourself over these difficult times is to do a regular hygiene blitz around the house, giving you the peace of mind of knowing that your home is hygienically clean and safe for the family. Surfaces that are frequently touched like door handles, fridges, oven handles, microwaves, TV remotes, cell phones, keys and toys are huge threats and should be cleaned regularly and frequently. Use a MEC thick bleach bleach solution wipe down these common surfaces, ridding them of any germs that may be there. Now, toilets and bathrooms are full of germs as well that are often, because they're often used by many members of the family. So all surfaces, such as the bath, the shower, walls, taps and basins should be cleaned thoroughly and finished off with a final rinse using a few drops of the MAC thick bleach. And don't forget the toilet bowl, guys. Squirt some neat thick bleach into the toilet bowl under the rim and let it stand for at least 10 minutes. Then flush. Finally, your outdoor spaces. Yes, let's not forget the outdoor spaces, refuse bins and drains. These should be regularly cleaned using a solution of MAC thick bleach. Don't forget to wash your bin inside and out. Clean your outside drains by pouring MAC thick bleach inside, scrubbing thoroughly, and then flushing down with some water. This useful information was brought to you by MAC and Securex in the interest of promoting better hygiene practices to protect your family and your home during these trying times. We ask everyone to hashtag stay home where possible and join the fight against coronavirus. Join us on Monday for a roundup special of the MAC 5-day hygiene plan, where we give you the best tips to keep you safe and germ-free during lockdown. MAC thick bleach, 24-hour germ protection.
Oh, such important and vital tips to keep us all at home and the entire family safe. I think it's such a monumental effort that we need to constantly be taking on every day and doing our part to just beat this pandemic.
Absolutely. You're doing your part as well by snacking on your Q-beaters.
Yeah.
I had chocolate for breakfast. Can you even imagine? Are you judging me right now?
Very disappointed in you. You've done so well.
But you said that, like, this weekend, it's no calories because it's Easter.
I guess it is Easter. We've got to let you guys slide. I'm sure we've all worked hard. You all have been training at home, so I think you definitely actually deserve
What are you eating? What flavor are you eating?
So I've got the sour cream and onion. If cheese wasn't creamy enough, we just got that extra dose of sour cream added to it. What you got over
Look
there?
at you. I got some chutney. This is my favorite. This is my go-to one. So we can swap a bit later. Tradesies. But listen, let's get on with the show and get into this news headlines with Uncle Tabsy.
It's just after 8 o'clock in the morning on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. Time for us to take a final look at the news headlines. President Cyril Ramaphosa last night called on public office bearers and executives of large companies to make pay cut sacrifices to contribute to a solidarity fund which will go towards mobilizing resources to combat the coronavirus pandemic. Ramaphosa made this plea when he addressed the nation to announce a further 2-week extension of the national lockdown. He announced that he, together with his cabinet, deputy ministers and premiers, would take a 1/3 cut in their salaries for the next 3 months, which would be donated to the Solidarity Fund. Mothers of toddlers and mums-to-be are relieved to learn that they can now purchase baby clothing. In a statement yesterday, the Department of Cooperative Governance and Traditional Affairs clarified that the sale of baby care products, including clothing, was permissible. This includes baby clothes, blankets, towels, and other accessories for newborns, infants, and toddlers up to 36 months old. In international news, the coronavirus pandemic will turn global economic growth sharply negative this year. The head of the International Monetary Fund has warned. Kristalina Georgieva has said the world was facing the world economic crisis since the Great Depression of the 1930s. Earlier this week, a UN study said 81% of the world's workforce of 3.3 billion people had their place of work fully or partially closed because of the outbreak. There has now been more than 1.5 million cases registered worldwide across 192 countries and territories, surging towards 88,000 deaths. Uganda's 75-year-old President Yoweri Museveni has released a video of himself working out in his office to encourage citizens to exercise at home during the coronavirus pandemic. In the video, he jogs around the room to warm up and then gets down to do 21 press-ups in one go. But in reality, the Uganda Bureau of Statistics says 71% of people living in the capital of Kampala share a one-roomed home with several others. Uganda has so far registered 53 cases of the coronavirus. And now, a heartwarming story of the Kiwi Prime Minister's reassurance to children this Easter. Today marks the start of the weekend, as we know, the Easter weekend, which has always been special for many thousands of children the world over. Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern of New Zealand, herself a mother of a young child, recently reassured the children of her country that both the Easter Bunny and the Tooth Fairy were considered essential workers during the coronavirus lockdown. She encouraged them to create their own Easter hunts by placing drawings of eggs in their front windows. She explained to the children that the Easter Bunny is going to be quite busy at home with his own family this year. So if he doesn't make it to every everybody's household, they have to understand it's a bit difficult at the moment for anybody, including the Easter Bunny, to get everywhere. That's a heartwarming story indeed. And now turning our gaze to the world of entertainment, the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, Prince William and Kate Middleton are connecting with school children in a bid to spread positivity and joy. In a light-hearted video chat with learners from Custerton Primary Academy in England, they casually speak about their experiences at the school, which is remaining open for the children of key workers such as doctors and nurses and vulnerable children. The couple gave insight into what their three kids, George, Charlotte and Louis, would be up to this Easter. It involves eating a lot of chocolate, something Kate went on to reveal William has been doing plenty of while in quarantine. Seems Uncle Tabsy's not the only one who is chocolate obsessed. The Prince is also, and that's where we leave it for this morning. Here is Jamie Lee with a final look at your weather.
Thank you so much, Uncle Tabsy. Here I am with a final look at your weather this morning. Now, we've asked you to send in your sunrise pictures. Dr. Lindt Boyson, who works at Tygerberg Hospital, wishes us a happy Friday with this gorgeous sunrise picture showing us a sky filled with vibrant and warm colors as the Mother City wakes up this morning. We salute you for all your hard work during this time, Dr. Boyson. Now, another one came through from photographer Melissa Leeson, also from Cape Town, who captured this heavenly shot from her home in Kensington, showing off the sunlit clouds. Melissa's daily lockdown routine includes cooking, exercising and spending quality time with her son. We love it. Now, the Mother City can also expect partly sunny conditions, reaching a maximum temperature of 23 degrees today. Now, most of the country can expect partly sunny to cool conditions today. Starting off with Polokwane, your low is 12, peaking at 25 degrees. Umbombela, for you, your low is 15, peaking at 26 degrees. Now, cloudy conditions can be expected for Pretoria, ranging from 13 to 23 degrees. Johannesburg, 12-22. Mahikeng, 13-25. And then mostly sunny conditions for you, Klerksdorp, with a low of 12 and a maximum of 25. Kimberley, 14-25. And then late afternoon thunderstorms are expected for Bloemfontein, ranging from 11 to 22 degrees. Sunshine also expected for Richards Bay today, with a low of 20 and a high of 29. Pietermaritzburg, 15-30. And then a gentle northeasterly breeze of 18 kilometers expected for South Africa's playground Durban, with a low of 21 and a high of 28. Mthatha, 14-28. And then high humidity can be seen in East London today, with a low of 18, peaking at 27. Thunderstorms are also expected for you, Craddock, ranging from 14 to 27. Port Elizabeth, 14-24. And then partly sunny conditions expected for you today, George, with a range of 12 to 22 degrees. Sutherland, 8-23. And then a light breeze can be seen for the Mother City, Cape Town, today, ranging from 14 to 23 degrees. Worcester, 10-28. And then a cool start to the morning can be found in Springbok, with a low of 9 and a high of 29. Last but definitely not least, the highest temperature in the country can be found in Uppington, with a low of 18, peaking at 32. Whatever the weather, wherever you find yourself, make sure that it is a feel-good Good Friday.
A feel-good Good Friday indeed it has been, right?
I'm feeling the vibes. I'm so excited. And of course, traditionally, we keep in that Easter spirit going. And for all our viewers at home, this is a reminder that we've hidden that Lindt gold Easter bunny somewhere in our studio. So if you spot it, you can stand a chance of winning that 1,000 Rand Lindt hamper. And obviously, the very popular, shiny Lindt gold bunny that you've seen in the studio earlier today returns again this year with its irresistible, smooth chocolate Lindt body, available in a 200-gram, 100-gram and 50-gram treat size.
But you can get this for free if you spot the Lindt Gold Bunny that is hidden somewhere over the ring. No, I'm kidding. Hidden in our studio. So when you see the bunny, just reply to the competition post on our Facebook or Twitter pages and let us know where you saw the bunny hiding. T's and C's can be found on expressoshow.com. And please note that the competition ends tonight at midnight.
I'm gonna go look for the bunny.
Are you looking for the bunny?
Oh. See you later.
home and you are staying safe.
Kick off your savings goals with 0 monthly fees and unlimited swipes. Get a pay-as-you-use account on the Nedbank Money app today.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Breaking into television when she was just 13 years old, Bonnie Mbuli has been dazzling on screens as an actress and inspiring many with her best-selling book, Eye Bags and Dimples, as well as through her unabashed and fiery confidence. She's part of our family as a former presenter on Afternoon Express, and she joins Expresso this morning via video call to share her thoughts on mental health during this lockdown, as well as what she's been up to in our quarantine checkup. Bonnie Mbuli, good morning.
Hey,
How are you doing? Where are you? Are you in South Africa at the moment?
I'm in South Africa, girl. I'm in Cape Town. I'm staying home.
You're staying home and you're keeping safe and healthy.
Yeah, I think this is the best place to be. I think everybody all over the world, wherever they are, just wants to be home, no matter what.
Absolutely, that's true. Now, Bonnie, the nation and world is really being united in finding and sharing ways to make, lockdown productive and entertaining. What have you been doing during this time? What has inspired you?
For me, the beginning of lockdown was a bit confusing. It was just like something huge happened. Now we have to change our lives and we have to start making different decisions.
Yes.
And it took a while for me to adjust to this new norm, if it's going to become a norm. And it became about just finding ways to daily get through the day without giving into my anxiety, without freaking out about tomorrow, without spending too much time listening to conspiracy theories and consuming social media until you're like literally going crazy. And also, I'm a parent, so I have a responsibility to 2 young people who are looking up to me for direction, for comfort, and just for an explanation of what's going on around them.
And I actually saw on your Twitter, you were talking about how your children are wilding, but once you are there and you're invested and spending time with them, they do calm down a little bit. So I guess this time, it's also time to connect with your family, right?
Absolutely. And who knew that it would come in this way? I realized, like, now that I'm actually at home with my children all day, I literally am paying attention to things I've never paid attention to before, or things that have changed, or personality quips that they picked up that I didn't notice.
Bonnie, your 2020 started off with a bang. I mean, with the debut of your highly anticipated British series, Noughts and Crosses, as well as the recent premiere of the American comic book adaptation of Vagrant Queen. What has it felt like being involved in these international productions, and how has the pandemic affected that?
Yeah, it did start out with a bang. My 2020 was like soaring until COVID-19 was like, oh,
hold that thought.
Hold that thought. It's been so exciting to watch the world's reaction to both the shows. They're both doing really well, and they have a very strong online fan base. Like, with a lot of international shows, like, people really rally around the show and they start like fan accounts and they follow everything you do and they comment on everything you do. They just form this like little community online, which has been really, really amazing, and just getting to know new people. And also just getting exposed to new audiences, to a UK audience, to an American audience. It's really, really exciting.
What is your advice for people who may be struggling? I mean, even a little bit, or those who have been experiencing, mental issues at this time?
Yeah. Do you know, anyone who has had depression or anxiety or struggled with any kind of mental or emotional imbalance, it's going to be tested this time.
Yes.
At the moment, I would say to people who already struggle with these kind of mental issues, try to avoid the isolation as much as you can. If it means video calling your friends, if it means house partying with your friends online, if it means just picking up the phone and saying to someone, I need someone to talk to. Because we're all going through it together, it makes it a little bit less harsh. We all know that we're all feeling this way. We all know that we're worried about our future career-wise. We're worried about our friends and our family. Are they going to be healthy? Are we going to be okay? And just leaning on that consciousness and knowing that the whole world is going through it with you, I think makes it a little bit easier and you don't feel like you have to have all the answers at once.
Thank you so much for joining us this morning and good luck with all your future endeavors. You are doing incredibly well on the global stage and we are here saying, yes, queen.
Thank you.
Enjoy the rest of your morning.
Hopefully I can come in for an interview and all of this is over.
Yes, please. You'll be our first guest post-lockdown, okay?
Okay, cool.
Well, I hope that you at home have found some inspiration in Bonnie Mbuli's story because definitely I have. And I hope that you're all staying home and you are staying safe.
Well, thank you so much, Bonnie, for that insightful interview. And remember that key movement, obviously exercise is the key to combating depression and pumping your system with happy endorphins. Early on, obviously, you saw the workout with Mapula and Love and well, she's better known as the fitness queen on Instagram, and we've joined forces with Shield to keep you fit. So all you need to do is share what you are doing to work out during the lockdown period. Let us know on Expresso's Facebook page by posting your pictures and videos using that hashtag #MoveMoreAtHome.
Well, it's time to bring it back to the kitchen. Are you singing and sanitizing here?
Yes.
That's for washing hands.
What?
You can't finish the sanitizer and do 20 seconds.
I was not. I was just singing because it's a singing. I feel like you and Kutler started this pina colada. Now I'm just like I'm the singing chef.
I hear you.
Not the naked chef, the singing chef.
The singing chef. Oh, well, listen, it's definitely a good Friday. And yes, we're singing into the Friday. Indeed, Jamie Lee is correct. And we continue to stay at home. Hopefully everyone is doing that. And we have a recipe that celebrates the versatility of a firm favorite here in South Africa and all over the world. It's pantry staple, absolutely, without a doubt. I'm talking about rice. Everybody loves rice, right? And with the quality and great tasting long grains of Excella rice, we're about to show you how to make a savory spiced version of it with a not so celebrated protein, chicken gizzards. I love them.
I love them too. You know what? I used to. I had to take
hesitated.
a second because I used to have them in soup, like with chicken necks, the flake chicos.
Yeah.
So that it's going to be a different, but I actually like the texture of it now.
Well, we are definitely elevating them as well because we are having them with rice. Usually it's with like uputu or with pap, for example. So let's see how this turns out. So what ingredients have you got for us?
Yes. So what we're going to do right now is our pans are already nice and warm. You're going to throw your oil in your pan over here. And then you're going to get that onions nice and golden brown.
So there are two things you're making now. You're making gizzards on the one
side and then my rice on the other side. Okay, sous chef, I see you. So you're going to throw your onions in.
Okay.
You want that nice and sizzled. So while that goes in over there, you're then going to start focusing on your rice.
Okay.
Top tip, everybody, from the hacks of Chef Clement Pedro. He told me that you actually put your rice in a dry pan first, because what it does is then, so I'm going to show you right now. We're going to put a cup of rice in. So
you've got no water in the pot, is that what you're saying?
No water in the pot.
No water yet.
And you're just going to throw it in like that.
Okay.
What you're going to do right now is get that crispy, crunchy, nutty flavor to the rice. So just that for 2 minutes, and voila.
Is that how you get that?
That is how you get it. So you're just going to do that. Okay.
Nice. That's actually a really good one. Thank you. Thank you for that. Thanks for that, Chef Clem.
Putting up my heat a bit. And then what you're going to do is you're going to throw your vegetable stock in into your rice, because now it's got that nutty flavor of the rice. You hear that seal as well. So your vegetable stock goes in there. What we did as well is we blitzed tomatoes, and the tomatoes is also going to go in there. And this is all just going to be like a one-pot kind of a thing.
Yes, because you're mixing it all up in one pot.
Yes.
Of course, we are making use of Excella rice, which is a great tasting, fluffy white rice, of which which a little goes a long way, and it's priced just right, which is fantastic, especially now when you're buying all sorts of things because everyone's at home. You want to make sure that you are looking at the numbers, how much you're spending. Rice, obviously, as we know, is a fantastic gluten-free grain, and it contains different vitamins and minerals like fiber, and of course you've got vitamin D as well in there, and it's considered a fundamental ingredient in many food cuisines around the world. I mean, what is curry without rice, for example? You know what I mean?
What is rice on a vlees?
Yes, exactly, you know what I mean?
I didn't want to miss out on any of the steps, so I'm just waiting for...
Oh, yes, please.
I'm going to throw in some tomato puree as well.
That's tomato puree.
Puree,
okay.
it's going to give a nice tomato-ness. And then, again, Chef Clem, I'm sure you're giving me the thumbs up right now for this, because coriander and cumin, it's almost like a pair. When you ever think coriander, you think cumin together. It pairs well together.
Okay.
It's married.
Okay.
So that is my spices that I'm using for my rice dish.
Which one is that one? Coriander?
That's cumin.
Oh, okay, cool.
And then coriander.
Oh yeah, because they almost look very similar, so it's easy to get them mixed up. You have to smell them sometimes.
And this is some smoked paprika going in there. Yes.
Paprika, yeah.
So that nice smokiness.
Mozambican flavor coming through there.
Giving the flavor. I wish...
And of course, if you want to get your hands on this recipe, you can go on expressoshow.com. That's expressoshow.com. We've put it out there. And under the recipe, you've got a list of all the ingredients you will need. And it's not too many ingredients, which is fantastic. Makes it easy to make. And of course, we've got a step-by-step guide on how to deliver this meal and get it mixed up together.
Yesterday I made you breakfast, today I'm making you lunch.
You know
like, what
you really
is life?
Are looking after me during this period. Thank you for that.
So this is going to go for about 20 minutes, and then you're going to have that nice fluffy rice. Again, you said rice pairs well with anything.
Yes.
So if you do want to treat yourself with some rice, it's a good vitamin as well. Keeps you fuller for longer.
Yes.
You want to do that for 20 minutes.
That's
now, right
great.
now, I'm going to move over to my...
gizzards.
My onions over there. And what I want to do is...
You've browned your onions now.
I did.
Okay.
It's a bit like, it's a little bit browny.
Yeah.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to throw in the hero of this dish, some protein filled.
Yeah, what do you call gizzards in Afrikaans?
Gizzards. What is gizzards?
What's gizzards?
Gizzards.
That's interesting. Let us know. Let us know on social media, because that'd be nice to know. But did you know that gizzards, actually, which form part of the chicken's stomach, yes, they come from chicken, they contain several vitamins, including vitamin B12, which is great. It's essential for brain function and forming white blood cells to help protect the immune system and fight infections. So, hey, I mean, I don't have to even say it twice. This is the time to go get the gizzards, man. This is the time for gizzards. And of course, for the recipe, you can go on expressoshow.com.
You want to get a nice brown sear on this gizzards, okay? You excited? I can see you already like...
I love gizzards, and I haven't had them since I was probably, 16 years old. So this is going to be like a nice throwback of... The last person to make me gizzards was my late mom. So I'm really excited about this, and it's bringing back all these warm, fuzzy feelings. And I can't wait to have it.
Oh, Tabsy, now the pressure is more on because now I'm going to have to be compared. But I'm going to throw some smoked paprika on this as well.
Yeah.
So just get that in there. Can you see, we're doing like this Moroccan-y vibe. Smoked paprika, and I love smoked paprika. I really do. It's one of those things that I always have in the kitchen.
In the kitchen, you can't go without. But while you do that, here's a hygiene tip. And we've been focusing so much on hygiene over the last 4 days with the show. Always keep a warm, soapy, and sanitized cloth nearby to wipe down your kitchen counter and hashtag clean as you go. We always have a few of these laying around our studio. We're always making sure that as we go along, as we move along, we are wiping down the surfaces, making sure that the spaces remain clean and hygienic. This is the time to really pay attention to the hygiene around your home. Not personal hygiene only, but also the hygiene of your kitchen as well.
Okay. So right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the season, that all-important season, some salt and some pepper. Some lemon zest is going to go in there to give it an acidic taste. And this is
voila, that's how you make it, basically. You just mix all of that up. Go on expressoshow.com, get your hands on the recipe, and this is what it looks like, the final product. Looks like home, Jamie. It looks just like home.
I am bringing it over.
And it smells so good. Where's your fork?
My fork?
Do you want to go first? Okay, go first.
You go first.
Okay, cool. Oh, wow, yes.
How is it?
Just like my mom made it. That crunch of the gizzards. I love it. Thanks, Jamie. I want to hug you so badly. When the quarantine is done, I'm going to hug you tight.
White and fluffy rice with a great taste. Excella, pure excellence.
Only you can make my day. It's my feel-good breakfast show.
You are still with your feel-good breakfast show. It is Expresso on a beautiful Friday morning. Duk Friday, while I get my Duk fixed and sorted out, it's time for us to chat to someone really inspirational. Esteemed African visual arts publication Art Times. The April cover features the sculpture work of the incomparable sculptress. I'm talking about Maureen Quinn, who is still creating arresting pieces at the age of 86. Now that is magic. Her solo exhibition called Post Paris, Rediscovering Africa, encourages a positive celebration of African identity. And this is the kind of dialogue and stimulation we need in these challenging times. I certainly do agree with that. And Maureen joins us on the line via video call to share more. Maureen, good morning. Being a sculptress, I'm sure you're used to spending much time inside and being introspective. How has the lockdown been for you, and what have you been keeping busy with?
Well, the lockdown hasn't really changed my routine much. So you see, I've started a new sculpture, which I've been thinking about for some time, and I wasn't aware that the lockdown was going to happen. So I just continued with it, and I'm at an intermediate stage now, working off the forms and enjoying myself, doing my normal work.
Life and business as usual over there for you. But, you know, Maureen, this excites me because you are rightly being hailed as a standout in the sculpture community. You know, having worked for 66 years, your works feature elongated and extended body forms, especially necks. We've seen that a lot coming through in a lot of your visuals. What do you aim to achieve by these accentuated features?
You know, I aim to express a feeling or an emotion, and also I'm arranging forms in space. Now, once I've elongated the limbs and expressed a direction of form or a movement, then the necks become extremely important, because I feel that people express how they feel and how they hold their heads. So not only do they match the elongated arms and legs, but they also express what the person is all about.
And it translates in the most magnificent ways. I mean, the pictures that I have seen, the visuals we've seen here have really just been so breathtaking. Let's talk about your solo exhibition, Post Paris. It's been on permanent exhibition at Art at Africa Gallery since last February. Please take us through the inspiration for it and the meaning behind it, because I've seen such a broad expression coming through there of creativity and of human nature.
Well, when I went to Paris in 1987, it was a long time ago, but it feels like yesterday, I tried to find something in Paris, was there for 3 months, that would inspire me, but I didn't. I came back and realized that I'm really an African, and I'm not a European. And what's here in Africa is more immediate, more animalistic, and closer to the earth.
And this is beautiful. You know, your story really is one around the celebration of African identity at all times, but specifically during these times where the world seems to be coming together in the way that it is, to be able to remain true to our identity and our expression and be able to express that even when it is sometimes difficult to do that with all the noise going around. Thank you so much for your time. You have been just so fantastic. And thank you very much for spending this morning with us.
Thank you.
We know that visual art is such food for thought and inspiration. So go out there and explore the arresting and engaging works of this icon, Maureen Quinn.
If that conversation with Maureen left you itching to see more art, but you're wondering how you're going to achieve that amidst the current lockdown, then don't worry, because we have definitely got you covered. Now, the gallery, which permanently exhibits her post-Paris installation, Art at Africa, is partnered with Julie Miller, African Contemporary, an art investment and management company invested in developing global interest in the African art industry. Now, Julie and her team are really passionate about the potential of our local talent and industry, and they have a really cool way for all of us to check out some amazing works. Now, if you go over to our Facebook page, Expresso Morning Show SABC3, you'll find a link that will take you to a virtual gallery that will provide you with a 360-degree look at the sensational pieces inside. So let's walk in and actually take a look.
Girl, I am obsessed with this. Are you an artsy person?
Not necessarily, but I'm a First Thursday kind of person. I can enjoy art.
So listen, if you don't have the access of going, obviously we don't have the access of going to First Thursday at the moment, so I'm going to take you through this virtual look. Right over here, you can see the beautiful artwork. I'm just going to zoom in for you. Look at that colors, look at that contrast. If I can zoom it in, the beauty. This is the starting point of it. And then I'm going to head on over to an artist that I've just found so phenomenal. It is Bamboo Sibia.
Bamboo Sibia.
Bamboo Sibia. Just zoom that in. Look at the beauty.
So does the app then allow you to actually walk around the gallery?
Yes, and see different artists. So whatever artist you want to see, over here is Bamboo Sibia. The next one I'm going to go to Gerard van Vieren. And I spy with my little eye. Who do you see?
Ooh,
who do you see?
Ooh, Jimmy, you need to charge your phone, girl.
Girl, honey. We'll talk about that later. But let's just zoom in. Who does that look like?
You see? It looks like you.
Yes, a little bit. So Gerard recreated this. Actually, it's not me, guys, but Gerard created this. The beauty. I'm going to zoom in as well and then just see, like, that fine lines, that the intensity in the eye. I'm an arty person. I'm that person that goes to the gallery and just be like, ooh, I like the intensity.
So
sometimes I don't know.
Break it down.
Sometimes I don't know. Yeah, sometimes I don't know what I'm talking about, but then it just sounds like amazing.
Enticing.
And, yes, I'm going to go to another one, Olatunji Sanusi, and this is the Joburg skyline. How beautiful is this?
That's gorgeous. I actually know exactly where this is in Johannesburg.
Do you?
It's in town, the CBD.
Okay, awesome. And then that is the final view. So you just literally have the gallery in the comfort of your home without going outside. What is that? What is that?
It's beautiful, absolutely amazing. Now, if you enjoyed that and you actually want to experience it by yourself, head over to our Facebook page to enjoy some local art. Tabsy, you back in the kitchen.
You know me, if there's any one place I don't mind spending the rest of my Expresso Morning Show hours and minutes and seconds at, it's this kitchen over here, because here we create magic, or not.
You look super comfy, like chilling on the chair.
Yeah, just like...
I like it, though. It's cool.
I like it. I get to do this. One of the things I really enjoy is I get to sit here and watch you guys make the food, and then I eat.
I'm going to get you like a laser pointer. You can just like point at them.
Yeah, just
What's
like,
that?
okay,
What's
grab that.
Do that.
What is that? What is that?
Okay.
Or like a bell, just like whenever I'm hungry and I need something.
We're going to draw the line at the bell. Like, no bell, no bell.
Oh, come on.
Okay, a small one. Okay.
That's it. Okay, well, listen, if social distancing has got you longing for good old hugs from the family, and I know I need some hugs, especially this Easter weekend, then try our comforting hug in a bowl, butter pilchard pie. It's made using the simplest pantry ingredients such as fridge basics. It's a hearty meal in a flash, okay? But of course, that you can find on expressoshow.com. This time around, we're making something really, really fantastic over here in the kitchen. It's all about the Snook, guys. It's all about the Snook.
So
It's a big favorite.
Okay, so I'm a little bit forward. You're supposed to do the pilchard pie, but I was like, guys, I need to jump into the kitchen. I need the viewers to see this right now. So we're making a beautiful bride snook. I've got a question for you.
Okay.
Who gave you your first introduction to a Cape Town Gatsby?
You did.
I did.
You did, yeah.
So tell me, have you had a bride snook before?
I've never even had snook to start with, ever. I've never tasted snook. I've never known what snook is like.
So I'm like giving you this whole cultural Cape Town, like, feels right now.
You are literally the person that is immersing me in the Cape Town
culinary culture with Clem.
Oh, man. Oh,
okay. Yeah, we'll work on that name.
Boss lady.
I love
that's a segment idea right there.
There we go. I love getting people like knowledgeable about not cultural cooking, but like traveling and then immersing yourself in the food that people are eating.
Yeah.
So when you came to Cape Town, I was like, this man needs to go have a Gatsby. Today we're gonna have some snook. So like, it's an education.
What you got my attention is when I saw that this is from Woolies, when I sat on here, I thought, okay, this is fantastic because we know that Woolies only sells responsibly sourced fish, working with their suppliers to achieve healthier oceans, which is good. You need businesses that are conscious. So while we enjoy all of these things, we want to make sure that the way that they are sourced, that they're gotten, is still responsible and keeps our planet and our environment safe.
Because you know that saying, there's plenty of fish in the sea. It's actually
not true. Not anymore.
Yeah, so you can see this little sticker, little tag over there that says fishing for the future. And that just means, like you said, we're being responsible, we're sourcing our fish from, to ensure that we're able to have this meal come 20 years' time. Yeah, we've got to be sharing that Cape Town snook flavor.
Sustainability.
Okay. So now there's one thing about Cape Town snook. You have to be like an expert when you're buying it. Okay? Because I mean, the guys on the side of the road, when they normally sell snook, they'll be like, the fish is amazing, the fish is awesome, but then you get home and that fish is pop. You know what pop means?
It's like it's gone.
It's gone, exactly. So when you go to Woolies, it's always going to be beautiful, firm texture. And what I like about it is that it's got a lightly smoked flavor to it already. Okay. So you can bride and you'll get that like essential, like smoky flavor in your snook, what you want.
Sounds delicious. Okay.
So with that, we're going to do a braaibroodjie.
Okay.
You know what that is?
Yes, that's the bread.
Okay, cool. So simple technique for the braaibroodjie. Do you know how to roll them out? I've got a different technique for rolling them out.
How do you?
Tiger claw.
Okay, and then?
So you make a tiger claw.
Yeah.
And then you place it over your piece of dough.
Yeah.
And then you keeping the tiger claw.
Clem, how do you come up with these things?
I have a man cave, and when I get home, I have a man cave, and tomorrow I'm going to teach the nation about tiger claw.
This is so fascinating. Like, you always have these hacks. It's insane.
It's just about being in the kitchen and having fun, and you'll see, you'll actually come up with it. So look how beautifully round and perfect that is from a triangle. Here we go. And then what I do is I give it a...
You flatten it?
Just like that, and I put it down on a hot grid. So you would do this at home on a braai grid. Yeah, and you don't need any oil. People do oil sometimes. I like the smoky chariness you get from the coals. You don't need any oil from me. That's what I say.
Okay.
Get that nice, normal flavor. So tiger claw. If you're an expert, you can do...
both at the same time. Like, you're an expert, and you're going to do both at the same time while we watch you go in there.
Okay, so this one's for Clem, Jamie. Will you share with Kukle?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and Rael, I've got him on okra buns. You saw it.
Yeah, no, he's
okay, cool.
got his sauce.
So now, the snook we've browned it beautifully. You can see it over here. Super easy. You can do it in the oven as well.
Okay.
I like doing it in the
You can do it in the oven?
You can do it in the oven,
okay.
Yeah. Do it in the oven. Just it comes like this. The butterfly is open. A little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, just like a little bit of oil in the oven. It takes like 15 to 20 minutes and it's done. Same thing on the braai. Okay. Obviously on the braai, you get that more intense braai flavor.
Okay, so tell me, so obviously there's a lot of people watching right now at home who are wanting to get their hands on this recipe. Where do we find this?
So, expressoshow.com.
Okay,
all right. Like, we can call me on my cell phone, 08. No, just like, we're not doing that. Not doing that.
These days, I'm going to just put it out there.
No, don't. I will be in so much trouble. Okay, so then we're going to make a nice salsa to go with this. I'm actually thinking about this dish, and while I'm thinking about my cousin, Jason. It's his birthday tomorrow. We would normally be standing by the braai this Easter weekend.
Man.
So I think I'm going to make this, and I'm going to video call him and be like, yo, Jason, happy birthday.
And eat it.
And hi, but
he watches you. That's nice.
I'll send him an Easter egg. Okay.
Okay, let's go.
Cool. Some apricot peaches. Apricot and snook goes really well together. Okay, so I actually got the tinned, because we all got tinned items in our pantry right now.
Yes, a lot of people have stocked up on that.
Yeah, so I've got some pieces that I've chunked up. I kept the syrup, using that. I'm going to go with some chili.
I love that combination. I went to Strandloper last month. And I had a lot of that apricot with chili and lots of other jams with chili as well. Changed my life.
So you had snook?
Was it snook
so
that I had?
So you've been cheating on me with...
Was that snook I had?
Guys,
they didn't tell me it was snook. They just said it's fish and bread.
It probably was. But I mean, they're amazing. They're amazing. Okay, so then what I've done is I added some mint, added some parsley, added some coriander. That chili went in there. Some red onion going in just like that. And then some red wine vinegar to counteract the sweetness. You want a bit of that tartness. It's all about the balance. just like that. So the longer that these ingredients sit together and get to know each other, the more intense it's going to become in flavor.
Oh, so they're all mixing up. We want the flavor to really just mix up, which is good. While meanwhile, your bread is going on the... Oh, look at that bread.
And you want that char. If it's not char, it's not braai bread.
I know, it doesn't look like the authentic brookie that we like.
Can you smell that? It smells so good. There's nothing more satisfying than toasting bread.
I love it.
Okay, cool. So what we've done is our beautiful fish, our sauce has gone over it. All you want is your beautiful braai broodjies or keep it traditional hot cross buns.
Yeah.
Everybody's going to be happy. Everybody's going to love it.
Good to go. I love this. This is fantastic. You might not be able to host a braai at your house during this time, but this is such a perfect recipe to get everybody together this Easter weekend. Maybe you have the ability to step just outside your house and make a braai out there, but as Clem said, you can even make this in your own oven in the house. But of course, if you want your hands on this recipe, then go on expressoshow.com. Oh, I can't wait for the family here to just dig in and enjoy this. This is our Easter treat.
It is.
So much.
It is.
Woolworths, thank you. You can shop this online, of course, on Woolies, online or on their app. They do make deliveries as well, which is fantastic. Happy eating, everybody.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. This is Expresso right here on SABC3. Thank you so much for choosing to start your morning and your weekend with us right here. Now, I know that with some of you, quarantine might have you down or you might be losing your mind under lockdown. Then why not pick up a new hobby? Our next guest, Umzimbuli, a.k.a. Robot Boy, is challenging us to show off our most creative way of doing chores around the house. And he wants all South Africans to get involved. So let's take a look.
Guys, today I'm here to show you that it's not possible unless it's impossible. Cut. Anyway, never mind. So I decided to get my game on by doing house chores during the jiving. As you can see, obviously not all chores are the same. Some are simple and some are simple, like sweeping. Then you get other chores that are very straightforward, like ironing. Some were harder than I thought. So use the hashtag #GotGame and make sure you tag at game stores and you can be inside. And you can stand a chance to win a game voucher worth R1,000. I'm challenging you to show me your most creative way of doing chores with your game on, because you've got game and it's not game over.
I am finished completely on the floor. That was so hilarious. How long did it take you to actually clean the house?
No, because when your game is on, it doesn't take that long.
Okay, no, that makes sense. Robot Boy, welcome to your Feel Good Breakfast Show, Expresso. Now, Izolo, yesterday we saw how Indigo Stella used household items to create beats, and today you are challenging us to show creativity in our house chores. How did you find inspiration for this challenge?
So usually people know robots for working, you understand? So I was like, but I'm a robot boy, and there's a lot of work to do.
Yes.
So I thought, let me use that concept to do my chores.
And it was hilarious. I absolutely loved it. Now, in lockdown can easily get one bothered or ganye down. Why do you think it's important to keep spirits high and stay active during this time?
I think we need to understand that waking up another day is a second chance.
Yes.
And another positive way to look at life. So we're already living in a place where some people are panicking, some people are like not sure. So why be part of the panic squad when you can just be part of the have fun and stay positive while being aware and cautious of what is actually going on?
I love that. I love that you said that, because a lot of people are kind of, you know, panicking because of uncertain times and there's so much anxiety happening. But it's very important to be in control of what we can actually control. What kind of entries, as we know, Robot Boy, and creativity will you be looking out for the competition? For Iwantao.
Zen Rand. So I'll be looking for creativity in terms of, like, you must make sure that you put effort, Jabo, so that I can give them an A for effort and maybe a D for brilliancy.
Wow.
So they must just come with creativity that's not too far-fetched, but something very unique, and me seeing that they're actually doing house chores.
Okay. Now,
I was actually sweeping there.
You were actually sweeping, like for real? Your house is clean?
Now, it's clean now.
Okay, but after the show, now you're going to show me the floor?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Now, Tina, we know you on social media for obviously your funny videos and your moves, your dance moves, because you can actually dance. So do you mind showing us how we can get our bodies moving at home whilst doing the chores to enter the hashtag God Game Challenge?
Oh, must I show you now?
Please.
Are you ready?
Yeah, bo.
So, this is how you move, yeah?
Yebo. Okay. Hey. Oh, I love it. Are you leaving us? Come back into the frame.
No, I'm still inside.
You're still here. You're within. Robot Boy,
Yeah.
you are incredible. We absolutely love you. Continue giving us the content that we need, especially during this time of lockdown, and continue serving us fire moves, man. We love to see how you've hashtag got game.
Yeah, thank you so much. Big shout out to you guys, Expresso. Make sure you sanitize, sanctify, and satisfy your hands.
Oh, sanitize, sanctify, and satisfy.
Oh, sorry, sanitize only, it's fine.
We'll make sure the 3 S's. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your morning, va?
All right, you too.
Cheers. Oh, man, now it's Easter weekend, and I know that sadly that not everyone is able to be together creating holiday moments with their families or loved ones. However, that doesn't mean you can't still have some fun. Make sure you tune in on Monday morning as we chat to South African comedian Glenn Biderman Pam to find out how exactly he's recreating holiday moments in the house. You definitely do not want to miss that. To enter the competition, just simply post a picture or a video of yourself on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, or comment on the Facebook post with the hashtag GotGame and tag in game stores, and you could win yourself a 10,000 Rand game voucher. Massive stuff. Remember that T's and C's can be found on expressoshow.com, and the competition runs until the 30th of April. Now, for your last-minute Easter shopping, Game is still on, and they've got all the essential items you and your family need to make it a memorable one in lockdown. These include groceries, pet food, household cleaning items, hand sanitizers, toiletries, baby products, and even Easter eggs, all under their lockdown price freeze promise with no increased prices on essential items. And remember, they are open Monday to Friday from 9 to 5 and Saturday, Sunday and public holidays from 9 to 3. What are you waiting for? Keep on entering.
I love Robert. Like, I met him a couple of weeks ago at McDonald's and Mac and Faye Insert. He made me laugh the entire...
You walk into the building.
He's like...
Well, anyway, your Lindt Gold Bunny is obviously everyone's favorite Easter treat, and this chocolate delight is also available in a unique flower or zebra print. Oh, that's really cool. The Lindt Bunny obviously comes in different chocolate choices, ranging from milk chocolate and dark chocolate to hazelnut and white chocolate. Jamie, you have a favorite when it comes to chocolate?
I will go with a white chocolate. What about you?
I like it dark.
Okay, I see you. Now, today could also be your lucky day at home because we are giving away not one, not two, but 3 1,000 Rand Lindt hampers. Yes, if you can spot the Lindt Gold Bunny in our studio, reply to our competition post on our Facebook or our Twitter page and let us know where you see it. Check it out, check it out. Remember, T's and C's can be found on expressoshow.com. This competition ends tonight at midnight, so what are you waiting for? Get entering. Hurry up. I Spy with my little eyes. Something starts with a L. But right now, we are going to take a quick little break, and we'll see you on the other side.
Find your smooth fortune with Tropica. Buy a Tropica, follow the entry details on the pack, and stand a chance to win your share of 1 million Rand in prizes, such as a trip for 2 with KLM to Amsterdam, LG G8X cell phones, LG TVs and dishwashers, guest vouchers, guest watches and accessories, plus the smooth grand prize of a Suzuki Ignis. The more Tropica you buy, the more chances you have to win. Tropica, nothing smoother.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Clover Fresh Milk is the #1 milk brand in SA. Made with love by Clover.
Welcome back, you beautiful people, to your feel-good breakfast show. It is Expresso live on SABC3 on this beautiful Friday, the Duk Friday edition of it. It's still social distancing and lockdown, and if that's got you longing for good old hugs, like I said earlier on, I'm needing those from the family and everybody else that's in my life, especially this Easter weekend. Well, then we've got something exciting for you. It's a comforting hug in a bowl, Butro Pilchard Pie, made using the simplest pantry ingredients from Fridge Basics. It's a hearty meal in a flesh. You're going to love it. Anel Potgieter.
Hello, Topsy. I'm doing very well. And
you look amazing with that Duk. Let's get straight into the recipe.
I look like Mickey Minnie Mouse, is it?
Yes, but like African Minnie Mouse. Okay, so you got your pilchards there, you got your frozen veggies there, you got some potatoes sliced up, cheese, you got salt and pepper. And what is this, vinegar or water?
No, just a little bit of water in case we need it. So first of all, we're going to fry our onions, and we're going to use this amazing butter oil. I love it. perfect for frying.
Yes.
Perfect.
Well, clover butter oil is a sunflower oil, and it's a butter blend. The use for cooking, frying, and baking makes it so much easier. And of course, with a richness and taste of butter as well, which is fantastic. Now, this recipe calls for any leftover veggies you might also have in your fridge, like broccoli or carrots, or even corn off the cob, to bulk up this hearty dish and make it wholesome and rich. Okay, so you got your onions there, just mixing it all up?
Yes. I've got some chili in here, and
Yes.
I've got some garlic. Can you smell it? Can you smell it? It's delicious. Now we're just going to add our pilchards.
Oh, I love pilchards.
I know.
I love pilchards.
I love it.
I don't know Snook, but I know pilchards.
And remember, don't take out the bones inside.
Why
please.
not?
They're perfect, and they are delicious. This is calcium, pure raw calcium. So please use it. It's delicious and eat it. Never take it out.
All right, so you're just like mashing it all up
I'm
a
going
bit
to
there.
mash it all up and get all those flavors singing together.
Nice. What are the onions, the potatoes for?
The potatoes, we're going to bake it. We're going to put the mixture, the filling, inside our little pan.
Do you know
And
that
then
I've
we're
been...
gonna
Sorry, yeah.
And then we're going to put the potatoes on top and bake it.
I've been struggling to find potatoes at the shop. Why? Is everybody just like stocking up on potatoes galore? Is everyone having mashed potatoes like for dinner, supper, breakfast, lunch, snacks?
I see people walking out with like bags of potatoes.
If you can't find potatoes, then what? What do you do?
I will put some breadcrumbs over it, and even if you've got some crisps, chips in the house, you can crisp them up.
All right, cool.
I'm going to put some at the bottom just to give it that buttery taste. And then I'm going to...
I like how quickly you're moving, just to show how easy and quickly it is to deliver this recipe.
Look at
But of
this.
course, you can find it on expressoshow.com. Okay, so you've got it in there.
Now we're going to add our potatoes.
If you didn't have that, you'd have breadcrumbs.
Yeah.
Hopefully you can use that, or you can use your potato chips at home.
Tapsi, my mouth is salivating. I can taste it already.
Don't salivate into the pot.
Oh, no. We're going to again use a bit of butter just for that beautifully butter taste over it.
Yes.
Mm.
And then some cheese.
Some cheese. And you can use any leftover cheese in your fridge.
You've taught me this. This week, in fact, the last 2 weeks have been like a crash course in chefing.
Tapsi, I forgot the veggies, but now when you forget the veggies, you
throw
just
them
put it on top. And then I will put another layer of potatoes on top, and I'll actually put a bit of butter on top
of that as well. Oh, it's going to be so nice and rich, this dish.
Look at this. Look at this.
Nice.
Wait. Look at this. And just a bit more of that. You pop this into the oven for about 20-30 minutes. It's going to be crispy and cheesy and full of those veggies and pilchards and the buttery butter.
I love it. Let's see. So this butter oil, a blend of sunflower and butter oil for cooking, for baking, for frying, whatever it is that you're looking to get up to during this Easter weekend. Of course, the rest of the lockdown days, they've got you covered, and you've got multiple use occasions for it. Go on expressoshow.com and get the recipe. It's got all the ingredients and a step-by-step guide on how to make this. As you saw, we assembled this in really less than 3 minutes.
Less than 3 minutes.
In your home, maybe about 6 minutes or 7 minutes. I mean, Nanelle is used to working well under pressure. That's what she said in the interview, and she delivers it here on the kitchen counter every single time. Let us know how it goes for you. Enjoy, everybody.
Clover Fresh Milk is the #1 milk brand in SA. Made with love by Clover.
It looks very good. But listen, friend, I have a question to ask you. How many times were you maybe compared to your brother or sister, or like told, like, be like your sensible brother, be like your brother, huh?
Not all the time, but I've definitely heard it.
Maybe you were asked, like, at your age. Well, this is not that time, okay? Let's agree that the key to keeping the train on the tracks through these challenging days of lockdown is to be silly, okay? Be silly. Put it on the camera for the enjoyment of others. Now, let's make it silly with a purpose, why don't we?
Absolutely, man. Now, we've also received some great pictures from our lovely viewers showing us how they are keeping busy as they #stay home.
Yes, one of them comes through from Natasha Singh saying, my son got game creating artwork and making Easter eggs, #got game. We see you, we see that. It's such a cute picture coming through. Another one came through from Nolene saying, #got game, crazy visits from crazy friends. Before looking at the picture, I was like, crazy friend visits? Excuse me, ma'am.
How dare you have visitors during lockdown?
Imaginary friends. Who said you don't need imaginary friends on this lockdown?
I love it so much. Now, this one comes from Umzwandile Zwai Kumalo. And he says, hashtag God Game. I'm really enjoying time with my kids, playing cricket with our dog Ivy. It's never a boring moment. After that, it's back to studying to make sure they are up to date. Definitely with their schoolwork. That's the best way also, to show us hashtag how they've got game. Now, if you want to enter, just simply post a picture or a video of yourself on Twitter, Instagram and TikTok, or comment on the Facebook post with hashtag got game. T's and C's can be found on expressoshow.com, and the competition runs until the 30th of April.
What are you waiting for? Go entering right now. But we do also have something special up our sleeves for you guys. Check it out.
Well, in the spirit of lockdown, but certainly the spirit of coming together during this lockdown period with our families, especially during Easter, we thought to put together something really creatively inspired from yesterday's show, which is all about using household essentials and equipment to come up with some harmonies and music. So, he's got the whole world
in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got you and me, brother. In his hands, he's got you and me, sister. In his hands, he's got you and me, baby. In his hands, he's got the whole world in his hands. He's got you and me, mother. In his hands, he's got you and me, father. In his hands, he's got you and me, friend. In his hands, he's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world. Join us in his encore. The whole world. In his hands, he's got the whole world. In his hands, he's got the whole world in his hands.
We love you, South Africa. Thank you so much for tuning in. What a fantastic week we've had. We've been so inspired. I feel so good this week, and hopefully we've left you feeling exactly the same way. Thank you so much for being a part of it.
Do we have talent? Do we have talent?
Maybe. Book us now. Go on expressoshow.com to book all of us to come perform at your weddings, your parties.
How long? Okay, I want to start the song again because I feel it in my heart.
From the top. Okay, you gonna
Put us in.
He's got the whole
gospel
Take us to church.
He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world
In his hands, he's got the whole world in his hands.
We love you so much. Enjoy this Easter weekend. He's doing it again on Monday from 7 to 9.
Expresso Show, made with love by Clover.
Another feel-good production.